they legitimately believe that the NFL makes a call to the game when the spread is in question.
Well, let's talk about the national treasure that I am with this island of misfit toys I have around me. So, do you have this? I think you're smarter than this. I have guys around me that have opinions on everything, but they're broke. No, I'm just like I really want to get them a card that just says their name and opinionist. And I
have one of those that leaps to mind, but I'm not going to say his name.
No, I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to embarrass them, but I mean, I guess I'm the ringleader. I allow this kind of thing. Like, you know, I have guys that around me, a couple different guys that just give me opinions on things. Like, I make my living bet in sports. Yes, I make good money in media. I make good money.
Give an example. Give an example.
The 3-game series, since they've started, 14 of 16 have won in game 2 after game 1, and it's a great angle to bet.
Oh,
and
the
I'll
angles.
say,
The angles.
Well, listen, I understand, but there has to be a time that's going to return to the mean. I know it's a brand new thing. I need something with lots of sampling, not 16 situations. Listen, you could flip a coin 100 times, just 100, and sure enough, 63 times it can come out heads. But if you do that same thing on a computer program with 1 billion flips, you're going to come out more closer to even. Yeah. So it's
I have so much to say here. Okay,
Yeah.
One, yes.
Yeah.
I have friends. I think I've brought this up before. I have friends that I have known for 30 years.
Okay.
40 years even. But let's go with 30. They have been betting the whole time. Still to this day, those kinds of things come up, right? They're like, I don't know. You know, this they'll quote some angle, some trend.
That's it.
Right?
Same thing.
And they will just go with it. And at this point, there's no point in me even saying anything.
There's no point
because I've
saying
tried
anything.
so many times. It's like there's no point.
Say anything.
It's worse than that though. So there is a documentary that might be coming out about sports betting.
Okay.
And Fez actually got me involved in this one. Anyway, I was sitting down, and I don't know if it'll come out or not. And I'm not going to say any names. If it comes out, you'll know when it comes out. But I was there with a couple people who are very nice people, right?
Right.
Very nice people. But we are way too close to the sun, Billy, on this stuff. Like, we're so immersed in it, we forget that no matter the impact we have on this show, on this network, whatever, right? That we're never, let me repeat that, we are never going to be able to get over the wave of that kind of thing.
Yes.
Because I sat with two people, and I swear to God, Bill, I just sat there, and one of them was like, all you got to do in the NFL is bet against the line move, you'll be rich. I was like, that you think that's all you have to do, and that's your he's like, absolutely, that's all you have to do.
Wow.
The other person
Rich,
said,
huh? Not even win, rich.
Oh, rich. The other person said, all you have to do is fade the public, which is a different way of saying that, but they genuinely believe this. I'm not saying this lightly. They legitimately believe that the NFL makes a call to the game when the spread is in question. Remember the Brandon Aubrey missed field goal for the Cowboys on that Thursday night game?
Yes.
They genuinely believe
landed on 5.
that a call was made.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't go. What I should have done was like, so let me get this straight. You think a call is made down to the field, to the coaches or to whomever, and that gets conveyed to the players on the field, and then that player purposely misses a field goal so that one side of this wins and the other doesn't. And they're like, if I had said
There's more
that,
and more people that think these kind of things.
They
these
are
conspiracies,
convinced of it.
Football's fixed. Now, our listening and viewer audience, they're a little more astute. They're smart enough to listen to our show.
100%.
But you have a portion of the public. If you put it on Twitter, you wouldn't believe the percent of think that, oh, yeah, it's fixed. 10%. No, really. If you put a thing out, 10% would agree with you. Oh, yeah, football's fixed. Sports betting's fixed.
And they think that we're crazy for not believing it.
Oh, yeah, they're certifiably, they're touched. They're certified. They should be in padded rooms.
I went home. This was during the Alabama-Georgia game. I was like, oh, man. Like, it like hit me.
Went home. So these are actually friends of yours.
These two I did not know before.
Okay.
Yesterday. But I have.
But there are friends of yours that have opinions
and
Do you have these people too? Because I have these people. I have this guy in up in Scranton. I'm gonna rat you out. A friend of mine. You can't tell him a story. Everything's better. Check raise on everything. Anything. I don't know. Oh, the sports book's so nice. They have. Oh, but by me in Scranton, they got a bigger one. It's nice. Like you can't tell them the sky's blue. Yeah, but the sky by me is not a cloud.
That's the old.
Like check race. They can't.
That's
they
the
one up you.
The Kristen Wiig character in Saturday Night Live, where someone says something like, "Oh, I have 6 car deals." Oh, I have 7.
Oh,
there's a character. She has a whole conceit about it.
Yeah, no. There's a guy in Florida I know too. He might get mad at me. It's hard to be with him. I love him. I actually like the guy.
But the point of all this
going back to that?
Yeah, the point of all this to me isn't, oh, look, we're so smart, you're not. The point of this is that the way that human beings' brains are wired, right? That no matter the impact we have, and you're absolutely right, and I'll speak for just a numbers game listeners. Game listeners, best listeners in the game.
Yeah.
Love them all.
Yes.
And really, like, smart, funny, get it. But the way that human brains are wired, generally speaking, is so powerful. The factory settings on human brains are such that people love believing those kinds of things.
But you would think, Gill, that that's not going to happen to someone like you. You're in this business. You know how to make money. I'm in this business. I pay tax on sports betting whenever
you're... By happen to us, you mean our friends, you mean? Yeah,
friends.
No.
I have friends around that they actually want to give me their opinions. I'm not trying to say I can't learn anything, but I'm not learning something by someone that works 40, 50 hours a week and wants to be a weekend warrior watching games.
Everybody can have their own opinions, but like if the fact that you can't say anything to them and them treat you with the respect of, oh, maybe Bill knows.
No.
That's the amazing thing.
That's a sickness.
Because their factory settings are so set strongly.
Yeah. No, they are.
People love conspiracies,
and
even
people
beyond
love
sports
to pick their own winners. Me, I like to pick winners, but I'll listen to Fez any day on something. I'll listen to my buddy Hitman any day.
You got to listen to people. You can always learn, not just in sports betting, but we're always learning in life, no matter how old we are.
100%.
Bill Krackomberger.
Always a great segment here we have. Unscripted.
Love you, man.
Yeah.
Bill Krackomberger, at Bill Crackman with the K.
Thanks for watching, but don't let the betting insights end here. If you want an extra edge this football season, you can get a month of VSiN Pro right now, absolutely free. That means access to our betting insights, analysis, and tools like our betting splits at 0 cost to you. Click the link in the description to sign up.